It's a morning ritual for millions, performed with the quiet solemnity of a sacred act. The clatter of pills in a bottle, a glass of water, the simple, decisive swallow. In that single moment, we are not just taking a supplement, we are partaking in an act of hope. We are making a pact with a better version of ourselves. That multivitamin, that capsule of fish oil, that vibrant tablet of vitamin C feel like an insurance policy against our rushed meals, our stressful lives, and our dietary imperfections. It is a small, daily investment in the idea of wellness, a concrete step towards taking control of our own health. We perform this ritual with the unwavering belief that we are doing something fundamentally good for our bodies. But have we ever truly questioned what we are swallowing? What lies within that glossy gelatin shell or that chalky, compressed tablet? Are we actually purchasing health, or have we been sold the far more marketable, far less tangible idea of health? This is an exploration into the vast, complex, and surprisingly unregulated world of dietary supplements. We will discover that behind the shimmering promises of purity and vitality, there often lies a disquieting reality of unwanted fillers, synthetic compounds, and, most insidiously, a dangerous psychological illusion that can leave us unhealthier than when we started. The first crack in the pristine image of vitamins appears when we examine what else is in the bottle besides the vitamin itself. A pill or capsule is rarely, if ever, 100% active ingredient. To create a stable, manufacturable, and palatable product, companies rely on a host of additives. These are the unsung and often unmentioned ingredients. Fillers like microcrystalline cellulose to add bulk, binders like povidone to hold the tablet together, and flow agents like magnesium stearate or silicon dioxide to keep the machinery from clogging during production. Titanium dioxide is often added as a pigment to make pills an appealing, uniform white. While most of these excipients are considered safe in small quantities, their very presence shatters the illusion of purity. You are not just swallowing vitamin D, you are swallowing a carefully engineered industrial product. This, however, is merely a benign deception. The more significant danger lies in what is not supposed to be there at all. The dietary supplement industry, particularly in places like the United States, operates under a startlingly lax regulatory framework established by the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act of 1994, DSHEA. Unlike pharmaceutical drugs, which must undergo rigorous testing for safety and efficacy before they reach the market, supplements are presumed safe until proven otherwise. The Food and Drug Administration, FDA, can only step in after a product has caused harm. This Wild West environment creates a fertile ground for contamination. Raw materials are often sourced from countries with lower safety standards, leading to a documented risk of contamination with heavy metals like lead, arsenic, mercury, and cadmium. Independent tests on best-selling supplements have repeatedly found alarming levels of these neurotoxins. Even more disturbing is the problem of undeclared ingredients. In a desperate bid for efficacy and customer loyalty, some unscrupulous manufacturers have been caught spiking their natural products with potent, unlisted prescription drug sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra, in men's vitality supplements, powerful steroids in muscle, building powders, and potent diuretics in weight loss pills. The bottle on the shelf is a black box, the consumer, an unwitting test subject. Beyond the physical contents of the pill, there is a more profound biological problem at play, the vast difference between an isolated chemical and a whole nutrient. To understand this, let's use the metaphor of a symphony orchestra. When you eat an orange, you are not just consuming ascorbic acid, the chemical we call vitamin C. You are experiencing the entire orchestra. The ascorbic acid is the lead violin, but it is accompanied by hundreds of other compounds, bioflavonoids, enzymes, phytonutrients, and trace minerals. These are the cellos, the woodwinds, the percussion. Together, they create a complex, harmonious symphony that your body has evolved over millennia to recognize, absorb, and utilize in its entirety. The synergy of the whole is far greater than the sum of its parts. A synthetic vitamin supplement is the solo artist. The vitamin C in a tablet is almost always pure, isolated ascorbic acid manufactured in a lab. It is the lead violin playing its part alone, loudly and clearly. While chemically identical to the main note, it lacks the depth, the richness, and the collaborative power of the full orchestra. It is a single note plucked from a complex chord. This is not just a poetic distinction, it has real biological consequences. Your body may not absorb or utilize these isolated synthetic forms of vitamins as effectively as their natural, food-bound counterparts. Worse, taking megadoses of a single, isolated nutrient can create imbalances and competitive scenarios within the body. High doses of zinc can interfere with copper absorption. An excess of one B vitamin can create a functional deficiency in others. By trying to force a single, loud note into a delicate biological system, we risk disrupting the entire symphony, potentially causing more harm than good and creating new problems in our quest to solve old ones. The elegant wisdom of nature's nutrient matrix is replaced by the blunt force of industrial chemistry. Perhaps the most subtle, yet pervasive danger of our vitamin habit has little to do with chemistry or biology. It lies within the architecture of the human mind. The simple act of taking a daily vitamin provides a powerful psychological comfort. It gives us a sense of control, a feeling that we are being proactive and responsible, which can then grant us what researchers call a health halo. This psychological phenomenon is a form of moral self-licensing. By performing a single, virtuous act swallowing a pill, we subconsciously give ourselves permission to engage in less virtuous behaviors later. The thought process, though often unstated, is potent. I took my multivitamin this morning, so it's okay to have this extra slice of cake, or I've got my fish oil covered, so I can skip my workout today. The supplement, instead of being a supplement to a healthy lifestyle, becomes a substitute for it. It morphs from an insurance policy into an excuse, a daily get-out-of-jail-free card that paradoxically enables the very unhealthy habits we believe we are correcting. The multi-billion-dollar supplement industry is, at its core, a master of capitalizing on this human desire for an easy fix. Their marketing is a masterclass in selling hope. Words like natural, pure, ancient, and organic are deployed with strategic brilliance, painting a picture of wellness that is as simple as opening a bottle. They are not just selling a product, they are selling a compelling narrative, a shortcut to vitality that bypasses the hard, unglamorous, and consistent work of a truly healthy life. Real health is complex. It is the daily grind of balanced nutrition, adequate sleep, consistent exercise, and stress management. A pill is simple. We are wired to crave that simplicity, even when we know, deep down, that it is an illusion.